What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the RabidMining YouTube channel. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It seems like I always tend to have bad news for you guys, and I apologize, but the truth does hurt, and you guys gotta hear me out here. Now, this also involves a little bit of ERGO as well as KASPA, and the potential of GPUs not even going to be worth mining either of these coins, even in the next bull run. Let's find out what's going on. So I want to start this whole thing off with KASPA because it does affect KASPA initially at first, and then we'll see what happens in the future with ERGO. But right now, looking at KASPA, it started on November 7th of 2021. So that is exactly 1 year ago today at the time of recording this video. It got listed on an exchange sometime here around June 3rd. So it hasn't been on exchange very long, about 5 months or so. But we go back and we actually look at KASPA here in terms of the mining on their website itself. Key points here is K heavy hash is energy efficient, core dominant, and can be successfully mined by GPU, FPGAs, and future specialized mining equipment. Obviously, at this point, we're talking about ASICs here. We all know this. As GPU miners, we kind of hate that term. But regardless, this is kind of the evolution of mining. And looking at the, it's not really the white paper, but their main website here is they are welcoming it. It's there. So they don't plan on doing any type of forks once these things do come into play. Now, KASPA recently at 10-11 cents per kilowatt hour or less on 3070s only used like 105 watts. It's a nice, efficient algorithm. Right now, it is breaking even at 10 cents per kilowatt hour. The prices are coming down a little bit, but for the past few days, it was about 7 to 10 cents green and a lot more for people with cheaper power. So it has been fairly profitable for a lot of people with their GPUs. So people are loving this. I know a lot of people are dual mining KASPA with something else like ETC or whatever, you know, whatever there is out there. ERGO, I believe you can dual mine with it possibly. But instead of dual mining, because so many people are doing it, you're now kind of cutting your profits by doing two coins, and the other coins aren't really profitable. As we can see, everything else is in the negatives here. So people are moving to single coin instead of dual mining. They're straight out moving to KASPA and stuff, and it has been profitable for them. But pretty soon, our GPUs are not going to be worth it because the difficulty is going to spike. All right, guys, so you may have heard about the E300. This is a 14 gigahash KASPA miner at about 450 watts. Now, I have been in contact with Osprey Electronics, kind of talking to them about this, and I may be able to remote into one and kind of test it out and stuff for you guys sometime here in the near future. We're still trying to work out the details, but regardless, we got a 14 gigahash miner ready to come out at about 450 watts. Now, it looks like an ASIC. It sounds like an ASIC, but it's not an ASIC. This is actually an FPGA. If we scroll down, there's actually some guy here that says, I have two E300s. I don't know if that's legit or not. Possibly is, but they run great. They are loud like an ASIC, but run well. I ran the TRM Eth bitstream until POS. So the bitstream is what you do need to program these ASICs here. And now he's running the TRM KASPA bitstream, and it is profitable at 0.15. I'm assuming he's saying 15 cents per kilowatt hour. Tomorrow, who knows? I have had FKA 33, JC 35, and C 1100. These are all FPGA guys, and this is my favorite FPGA platform and the easiest to use. Now, also, while talking to Osprey Electronics, they also said most of these miners are already bought and getting shipped very soon to their loyal clients that always do this. You know, manufacturers, ASIC mining farms, and so on, they have deals where they do get things a lot earlier than the public, and there's not very many left. Now, I'm not trying to push anybody to buying this. For $5,000, you know, this might come in better at around $2,500, $3,000, who knows? It's fairly expensive for what it does, but regardless, this is the start of the end of GPUs, because as more and more of these start coming out, as maybe Bitmain gets into this and makes a 10 times even better one or something, who knows? GPUs are the difficulty is going to be getting too high, and GPUs just won't be able to compete. So this is the beginning of the end of another coin for GPU miners out there. So now I kind of want to talk a little bit about the ERGO side. So I have been hinting to you guys for the past month, maybe even longer, about possible FPGAs and stuff very efficiently already on the Ergo network, and more bit streams are releasing for FPGAs to mine Ergo, which means more bad news for GPUs. But as we can see right here, support future other mining algorithm Ergo. So Ergo is a target here once they get the bit streams. I did ask them about it, and they don't have the bit stream available yet. That is why it is saying future mining algorithm, but the bit stream is out there. So it's a thing. Ergo has FPGAs. It's pretty much a proven point at this point. It's no longer a rumor. It's happening or about to get very bad very soon. So I don't know what Ergo's take is on non-GPUs here. You know, stuff like FPGAs and stuff hitting the Ergo network, if they'll fork or do something about it, or they'll just leave it as is. I have no idea. But regardless, if they remain as is, this is just another coin that's eliminated from GPU miners. So things are looking bad constantly, and I apologize for this, guys, but these are things you need to know, especially if you're investing into mining hardware today. So let's actually take a look at those numbers. 14 gigahash at 450 watts, 10 cents per kilowatt hour is actually making $5.59 after power, or $6.67 in today's market before power. Obviously, if you have cheaper power, there, you know, you're making more than this $5.59. And the people that are ordering this and probably getting it, they probably have like 1 cent power, less than 1 cent, or 2 or 3 cents. They don't pay very much for power, so they don't really care. Again, the price point depends, you know, might not be the best for the home miner, but mining farms, they got money to burn. They can use this as tax write-offs, whatever they want to do. But regardless, the miners are here, and the hash rate and difficulties is greatly going to pick up. All right, guys, so sorry for the disappointing news. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section before. This is kind of a big deal, especially if you really believe in KASPA, because I know a lot of people really love KASPA and the future of KASPA. So this may affect you, you know, very greatly. Maybe you're going to get one of these miners. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're going to move on to something else, try something else. I have no idea, but once I do get more information, I will relay that forward to you guys. You know, make sure to join the Discord channel so you guys can ask me questions about this or anything else that's on your minds. And if I do get to remote into one of these, I think it'll be very interesting to see some true hash rates. I also asked them about power consumptions, if there's a way to monitor it. They said they can get something to check the voltages and stuff for me. So, you know, we'll look into this as much as I possibly can. So thank you for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.